Hey, what's up, family? Fair Weather Rider coming at you with yet another one. This time we're going to start this mission at O'Dock 30. I'm going to link up with some Buffalo soldiers and we're going to head to San Antonio, Texas. Going to take this 444-mile ride. We're going to make about 3 stops along the way. I anticipate being joined by K-Free the President, Mad Dog the Treasurer, Easy Rider the Business Development Coordinator, Wild Child the Sergeant at Arms, and of course, yours truly, Fair Weather Rider. This is probably the first time we get together to ride as a group for the year. Stay tuned. If you found this channel for the first time, welcome. If you're coming back to watch more, I appreciate your support. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you'll know when I upload new videos. Leave a comment. I do respond to all comments. And share the video with at least one friend. Let's grow this channel together. Right now, I'm going to get some gas as we prepare to get on this highway. This is the Fair Weather Rider, and you know I'll be back. On this ride with me, I have K-Free the President, Easy Rider the Business Development Coordinator, and Mad Dog the Treasurer. We're going to ride for about 2 hours and then we're going to stop in Vinton, Louisiana for a break and maybe some refreshments. Then we're going to get back at it. My goal is to try to focus on this road while it's dark and hopefully not get hit by too many bugs on the way to San Antonio. But the reason why we're going to San Antonio for the weekend is because we're going to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the San Antonio chapter with them. And since I'm the road captain, if you haven't heard me say it before, my duties as the road captain is not only to lead the ride, but to plan the ride. So I planned this ride so that we would have 3 stops. So we ride about 2 hours, get off the bike, get some refreshments. Sometimes we'll stop for a meal. But for the most part, we're stopping to get gas, refreshments, rehydrate, then we mount up and do it over again until we reach our destination. This ride, the total time in the saddle for this ride is going to be about 7 hours, maybe 7 hours and 10 minutes. So depending on how long we stay at the rest stops, I anticipate this ride taking about 8 hours. If we stay at the rest stops no more than 15 minutes and maybe 30 at one. But we'll get started so early so that we can have the flexibility of determining how long we're going to stay at each rest stop. Hey guys, every now and then when you're riding along US 165, which is the road we are riding right now, you see horses on the side. And legend has it that those horses go all the way back to the Civil War. The ancestry, anyway, that someone has determined that these horses that be on the side of the road sometime are the descendants of the horses that the Confederate soldiers rode during the Civil War. I don't know if it's an urban legend or if it's actual fact. But I do know that you'll probably get more time in jail if you kill one of them horses than you would if you killed a person. But I'm going to sign out for now, and I'll get back with you guys once we make our first stop. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm not going to hold you long. We just made an impromptu stop just to stop and use the bathroom and get some refreshments. We're about to get back on this road, and as I told y'all before, I'm going to catch up with you guys, check back in once we make our first official stop in Benton, Louisiana, which is probably about an hour from now. Stay with me, family. We're making progress on this road to San Antonio, Texas. This is the Fairweather Rider, and you know I will be back. Gonna call that a little short comfort break. Our next stop is going to be the first official stop, which is going to be in Benton, Louisiana. We got about an hour before we get there. So I'm going to sign back off for now, and I'll check back in once we get to our first official rest stop. This is the Fairweather Rider. I'm the road captain, so I'm leading the ride. Got 3 bikers behind me, all members of the National Association of Buffalo Soldiers and Troopers Motorcycle Club. I'll be back real soon. Hey, what's up, family? Speedboat, the Fairweather Rider. This is our first official stop on our ride to El Paso, Texas. We're gonna stop, top off on fuel, go in here and maybe use the bathroom. I don't know if any other soldiers are gonna want to try to get something to eat up in here, but if they want to, this would be a great option to do so. Or if they're gonna wait until we get to our next stop, which is about 2 hours at a Buc-ee's, and get some breakfast there. Either way, as I said, Love's is the preferred stop on these rides because of the options that you get while you're here. This Love's has an Arby's, and for those who are so inclined, there's a casino. I'm gonna pass on both of them. I'm just gonna go to this Love's, maybe get me something to drink, use the bathroom, top off on fuel, and then we're gonna get back on this road heading to San Antonio, Texas. I'll check back in with you guys when we get ready to hit the road. All right, everybody. We're ready to get back at it. 149 miles, about a solid 2 hours to get to our next destination. All right, family, my technology is officially failing me. Trying to get this thing to where I can look at the maps. It's not working though. Now I gotta rely on my phone. I don't know if it's the bike or the device that I'm using. I just know it's not working right now. We're counting on you, Mike Kennedy, to get this straight. But anyway, that was our first official stop. If we stay on the course that I set, our next stop won't be until another 2.5 hours maybe. But I think the guys may want to stop before we get there. So we'll probably end up stopping at about another 125 miles or so. About another hour, hour and a half. This is the Fairweather Rider, and you know what I'm doing today. I'm putting miles on this Indian Pursuit. You should get out there and do the same. Whatever you ride, get out there and put some miles on it. It's a beautiful day today. It's probably gonna get hot, but right now the weather is perfect for putting miles on this Pursuit. I'll check back in if we stop at 120 miles. If not, I'll check back in at our second official rest stop. I see they finally put up a proper welcome to Texas sign. Hey guys, we're going to hit this Buc-ee's right here. I don't think this is the one that was on our map, but hey, it's a Buc-ee's nonetheless. So we're going to stop right here. And we might bypass the next one and head on to the third stop on our tour. There are so many gas pumps up in here, and I think it's going to be difficult for us not to find an empty pump. All right, we're going to go in here and see what we can find. Come back and get back at it. All right, family, as I said, it's one more stop down. We decided to stop before our planned stop because the planned stop would have taken us on a ride for about 2 hours and 20 minutes. And the other group of guys like to ride for about an hour or 125 miles between stops. So now, the next stop is actually about 160 miles, but we're probably going to start looking for a stop, or I am going to start looking for a stop at somewhere around 125. And that should be the last stop until we get to San Antonio. All right, family, that was stop number 2 on our ride to San Antonio. We started at dark 30, so we would have the option of taking our time, spending a little more time at the rest stops than we normally would. I don't think you can go to a Buc-ee's and stay less than 30 minutes. Because when you go to a Buc-ee's, you want to go inside and see what they have for sale. Maybe get something to eat. You want to eat what you purchased, and then you want to get some gas. So know that when you go to a Buc-ee's, you need to plan to stay for at least 30 minutes. As they said back in the days, ain't no to it but to do it. So we're about to do it. All right, family, we made another impromptu stop on our way to San Antonio. We're at another Love's right now. We're gonna top off, go ahead and see if anybody wants anything from the store. Yeah, so we got 118 miles till we get to San Antonio. This should be the last stop. This is the fair weather rider. There's still blue in the sky, so it's still time to ride. Take that motorcycle you have, throw a leg over it, get out there and put some miles on it today. That's what we're doing. We're gonna put miles on these bikes. We got 2 Indian Pursuits, 1 Victory Vision, and a Gold Wing Bagger. We're getting it done, family. We're getting it done. This is the final stretch on the way into San Antonio. Looks like there's been a crash up there somewhere. You know how when you're on Android Auto, Google Maps, and they'll alert you and they'll let you know that there's been a crash somewhere, then it'll ask you, is it still there? I don't know if it's still there, but I'm assuming that it is based on the pace of traffic right now. It makes sure which lane splitting was legal here. I don't think it's illegal though. Hey, guess what, everybody? We're here. Made it to San Antonio. About to check into this hotel. And let the good times roll. Let's say le bon temps roulette. You can see we got Easy Rider. First of all, let me give y'all a look at first of all, let me give you guys a look at Ruby here. As y'all know that she's later here, safe. K-Freeze Pursuit right there. And Easy Rider, you know, Easy Rider is the business development coordinator for the chapter. And Victory right there is sweet. And now we got Mad Dog. Y'all know Mad Dog is treasurer. And if I must be frank, he's the shit talker in the chapter. About to go get checked in, and I'll get checked back. Fair weather rider, putting miles on this Indian Pursuit today. As I told you guys, if there's blue in the sky, that means it's time to ride. Throw a leg over that bike and go out there and put some miles on it. I'll be back.